Hello, everybody. Once again, I'm Lynn Craft Jr., aka Zorbalchan Less Than Guru. And starting in this episode, I'm going to go through the species in my game, the races, as Palladium calls them. And I'll go across all the changes and tweaks that I've done with established Palladium species, as well as those that I've added. Maybe give a couple of reasons. A lot is based off of my world and the mythology of the world that I've been doing for the last few decades since I've been uh, playing and running games. So Amazons are kind of a staple in my game. I have them have a mystical elixir that they take pre-pubescent, and when a female child will hit puberty, they become Amazons. It kills male children, so that's why there is no male Amazons. But basically, they're humans that take this mystical elixir and do that. That's kind of my in-world mythology. I always try to keep the just like a paragraph at the most, maybe two for each species. A lot of mythology is for the players as they go through it. Palladium has a couple of pages dedicated to each of theirs in the back of the main book of Palladium First Edition. But I just didn't see that as needed because a lot of that isn't just talking about a specific species, it's talking about cultural and stuff. And I see that as being fluid, that even in Palladium, humans from the Western Empire would be different from the Eastern territories and things like that. But I give a height and weight range min max type thing. I allow players to do all the hair color and personalities and stuff. Palladium does have a lot of charts that you can roll, which can be fun. But since I'm going very old school, and you roll your attributes, there's no rolling extras and dropping lowest, and there's no rolling things and put them in different order, because in Palladium, like here, you roll 3 for IQ, but for your ME, you roll 2, so they can't really swap back and forth. And while I have played games and game mastered games where everything from species to sex to height, weight, eye color, hair color, grandparents, everything was a roll, I didn't want to get that old school, I guess. So my Amazons are on the upper side of medium, but they are still medium. So their size die is a D6. This applies to damage that they do with weapons. Dark vision, none. Dark vision, as I've stated in previous videos, is something that I think Palladium species has way too many of them, because they only have humans and changelings that don't. And then if you're a changeling and you're not pretending to be human, hey, what's the best way to detect a changeling? See if they can see in the dark. And then I made sure every species had some that wasn't a very large, had something, because the very large has the D10, so that's kind of a special thing. So I made sure everyone had something special. So the Amazons are once per day, and this is a reset at 24 hours. They can re-roll a D20 that was used for a weapon attack or a parry. So some type of physical attack or parry. They don't like it, they roll again, and then hopefully they'll roll better on the second time. So whether or not the re-roll was successful, it can't be used again for 24 hours. So that's a pretty quick thing, and that's how a lot of these are going to go on as I get through all my species. So having said that, once again, I'm Lynn Crichton Jr., aka Zorbalchan Less Than Guru, and until next time, I will catch you later.